Hello, we are Real Juicy News / Seek a Geek, and today we are bringing you a brand new video review on what we believe to be the latest Kylin Linux operating system. We went to distrowatch.org. We're looking for other Linux operating systems, and this one caught our attention. So I thought, well, we'll click on the link to the website provided. Went there, downloaded it, wrote it to a USB stick with the software that we have on our other system below this one. It's a software that automatically formats the USB stick and writes the ISO or the copy of the Linux that you want to put onto your USB and trial it. So we did that and all was good, and then we restarted our machine and it started up and it went to a file system check, went through that, all was good, nothing wrong there according to it. And then it progressed further, and we noticed that this particular system was all written in Chinese, but luckily a option popped up, so we transferred it to English. We changed everything to English. We ended up at a screen similar to this, or background similar to this, but we didn't really like it, so we did some adjustments. Here's your basic desktop icons. This one's in Chinese. It's probably just to do with your screen, etc. Your trash can, your folders, download video, etc. And the option if you want to install Kylin Linux OS onto your hard drive. So we're trialing it on the USB stick, right? So here is basically what's pre-installed on this system, this ISO, right? This operating system. Peony, which is just basically this system. Your video player, which is Kylin, which is very good because unlike VLC, which is now unreliable, meaning that it will run one day, it will play one day, and the next day it won't. Right, the next day it will. When you refresh it, the system, restart the system, it will. Kylin is good because this Kylin video player is good because when you play music or video files, they can stay there until you clear it. You don't have to keep finding them like VLC, or create a playlist and run them from there. Yeah, so you can switch it off, and when you put it back on to use it, or you're going to use it, it'll be all there, all those video files. And obviously you can swap them around, etc, etc, put them in order, whatever. Here's your camera. We tried this camera, but it didn't seem to work with us. Okay, our webcam's already working. It just came out blank or black, right? Didn't do anything for us. Software store. We went there to get a certain software that we needed to record this particular video. Okay. We're looking for a few in particular. It was a Voco screen, simple screen recorder, and a video editor. And we noticed that it has a login, okay, like apt, etc. Sometimes you might just have to put your root password or your password to your system in there to be able to install it. Sometimes like that, and sometimes like that. Okay, so we went to software, and instead of going through all of those and wading through them, you know, taking ages to find what you wanted, it's easier just to go. Okay, give you two options. So we thought we'll go to this one because we like the old one, works better for us. Right, this just spins around, doesn't really do much. It's not a problem. So you try to download it, right? Waiting for it, and it came up with this error. Voco screen download failed, lack of space. Okay. Error code 777. Before it was 0007. Before it was 0006. It said that the network or server was down or something, right? So we couldn't download it. Okay, so and with that problem we tried. So I'll try this one here, right? Okay. Download it. We end up getting the same error or a similar error, right? Lack of space. Don't know why there's a lack of space. It's kind of weird. Plenty of space on this hard drive. So we tried it with other software and it was always the same, so it didn't bother. So I thought we'd go through the terminal, right? Or we'll go do something even better. We don't have to install it on the machine as you do normally. So we went to appimages.org, right, and downloaded this application image. Okay? And then just we'll try this one because we're using this at the moment. You just go to properties. You'll find here in the permissions an empty space, right? There's no tick there. So just put executable, push OK, and then open, and it should open VLC media player. The only problem with this is you have to keep adjusting the volume here. Okay. Okay. You can put it on a desktop, we were thinking, but oh yeah, here we go, create link to desktop. We don't bother doing that because we're making a video. It tends to show these icons. You can go into settings and probably remove it on most of your Linux operating systems. Yeah, because it doesn't look very professional, we'd say. Okay. So you have settings. You can go and change some things, like you don't want the screensaver kicking in, or you don't want it to go into hibernation and shutting you down, or you want to do something else, say like the power manager, etc, etc. Okay, these are your basic screen, touch screen if you've got one, if it finds one. Default applications, they're all there. Power, move it over here a bit. Okay, here's all these options here. Switch it off for hibernation. Don't want hibernation. Don't want your machine to go to sleep when you're trialing it. You don't really need that. Password required when waking up the screen. Well, it's all optional. It's up to you. Press the power button. Interactive. We could always change it to suspend or shut down. Time to close. Display never. Time to sleep never. Using power. Balance model. You've got 3 options. Save, performance, or model. We just go balance, so it's even Stevens. Right. Devices, you can add a printer, mouse, there's your mouse options, keyboard options, shortcut options. Add these are shortcuts, right? Push the buttons. Yeah. Or you can, what was it? Shortcut. Okay, basically the keys to do that sort of thing. Audio, hotkeys, right? We changed it to line out because we had it on digital. We had some problems trying to figure out why the sound was ticking all the time. Okay, it was possibly because we were using that Voco screen NG application image, right? So we avoided that, and we're now recording sweetly, right? Here's your background images, right? There's a Chinese one here. If you're Chinese and you love your country, right, and you can understand what does that say, right? What that says. Here's another one, optional. another Chinese one, if you like it really red. And you have other ones, we didn't really like them, so we just stuck with this one. Okay. Oh, there's another one there, it looks like a fish. Didn't really like that one either, too girly. Anyway, so here in your icon tree, okay, you can, to hide it, like we have, you can just go hide, click on there, right? If you take it off, it'll be fixed, it won't disappear. Okay, so hide. Adjustment position, we can go up the top here. You can go left if you wanted to. Sometimes you find that's easy, especially when you're doing videos. It's out of the way, but then it's out of the way here, it's out of the way there on this one. Okay. But we'll just stick with the bottom. Yeah. So you can go show night mode. You can click that off, show task view, this is this here. Show system monitor. Adjustment size, small, medium or large. It's probably the icons in it, etc, etc. You can lock that panel if you wanted to. Okay, so moving along, you have make terminal, you have a voice recorder, you've got Firefox web browser. What version is this? I think it was 90. You can change the settings in it as you do. Right, it's got help, see what version it is. I'm pretty sure it's 90, so about 8 versions behind, but you could probably update it to get up to the latest. Okay, we've set it already for Google. We haven't added any add-ons because this is a trial testing it, you know. Yeah, so in the icon tray you've got no input window, update notifier, global search, onboard keyboard probably, Voco screen NG, that's what we're using at the moment. Or did we leave that out? Simple screen recorder, yeah, we think we did. Maybe just using the webcam. You can actually use it. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look here. You can use it like set your camera, etc, etc. Look at your webcam. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, set it all up here. Your audio, click both of them. Frames, whatever format. We found that using MP4, it doesn't have this VP8 video codec. So this won't start if you're going to use this to record. We didn't bother with that. We just use it for its webcam. Right? It came out alright. You can adjust the darkness here. Right? Make it lighter. Make your say this. Make this white or make it really dark. Okay. These your date. Your time and date. I think it's in Chinese here, with the Chinese letters, which is pretty cool if you're Chinese. Here's your weather, your sidebar, your Wi-Fi connection, your volume, and so forth. Okay, what you can do here is you can go to time and date setting, right, if it works, and change it to your current location and time. That's what we've done. So let's see if we can go to the config panel. Okay. You can go, where is it? Date time. Okay. We're in Auckland here, New Zealand, so we can change the time zone if we wanted to. We can make it Ulaanbaatar, wherever that is, probably Ukraine or somewhere. Mariehamn. Okay, these are all weird names, but yeah, Denver, Colorado, somewhere in South America, and you can confirm it. Okay, we don't want to change it. So we give this operating system, let us think, was it 8 out of 10 because the software store was crap, it was buggy. Yeah, so that gives it takes it down to 9. Minus 1 is 9, and that it didn't have very good recording software on it, like Voco Screen or Simple Screen Recorder. So that's another -1. So it's on an 8 at the moment. And there might have been something else. So yeah, just leave it at 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's pretty easy to use. Just there's a couple of things missing, a couple of things that don't work. They're buggy, etc. If you like this video and you want to give this particular Linux OS a chance, go to distrowatch.org, look for it, click on the link there, which will take you to the website, download it, put it on a USB stick, trial it, or you can just go straight to the website. Just put in Mr. Google Kylin Linux, right? Latest Kylin Linux, and you might come up with this one. Probably easy to go to distrowatch.org, find Kylin OS, and you click on that link and go straight to that website, and then download it. Download the ISO, put it to USB stick, restart your machine, and then trial it. Okay. So if you like this video that we presented to you, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and feel free to add your comments below down in the comment section, and we'll get back to you on that as soon as possible. And then feel free to share this video with all your friends, family, mates that like Linux, etc., and they want something different, and tell them about us, the Ministry of the Real Truth, that brought it to you. And we'll see you on the next video about another new Linux operating system freely available.